It is National Signing Day. What's up, MFers? And it's been a big one for Jim Harbaugh's 2021 recruiting class. Two big-time commits today. One big-time commit. One, kind of run-of-the-mill 3-star. But flipping a top-5 prospect in-state defensive tackle Rayshaun Benny from Michigan State over to Michigan on signing day is one of the bigger signing day surprises Michigan's had recently. And I've had two in this class. Donovan Edwards, in-state guy, and now Rayshaun Benny in the early and now this signing day. Let's jump right into what we've seen in the past week or so. A big last week for the defensive tackle position. Michigan has now exceeded more defensive tackles in this class in the last week, actually, than they have in the last three recruiting classes combined. 2 years ago, you had Mazi Smith and Chris Hinton. That's the only in the last three. It's only two guys in this class. Three of them, and two of them are pretty big-time prospects. Rayshaun Benny, one of the top players in the state of Michigan, number 195 overall, and then George Rooks out of the East Coast, sticking with or flipping over to Michigan. Number 260 today, Ike Iwunnah out of Texas, out of the greater Dallas area. He's a low-rated 3-star, about number 1,100 overall, but some size on him and definitely going to provide some depth for the Michigan Wolverines. And I think this class is the best possible outcome that Michigan could have expected, given the 2-4 disastrous Rich Rod type season, the fact that Jim Harbaugh's contract didn't get settled till just a few weeks ago after signing day. And you lost two guys on signing day, but you added two more, Donovan Edwards, kind of Xavier Worthy. And then you add three defensive tackles in the week leading up to the February 3rd today signing day. I think it's the best possible outcome. Staff turnover of 5 coaches and losing your defensive coordinator. Big time gets for Michigan getting these defensive tackles. Let's take a look where Michigan's ranked in this class amongst the services. In the 24/7 Sports Composite, they're the number 10 class. ESPN's got Michigan at number 17. Rivals has Michigan at number 9. And 24/7 Sports on their own rankings has the Wolverines at number 13. So add those all up, compare them all to other classes. This is the number 10 class in the country. 23 players committed to Jim Harbaugh and the Wolverines in this cycle. 1 5-star, J.J. McCarthy. Donovan Edwards right on the cusp of a 5-star. 24/7 themselves did name him a 5-star, but the composite, which we go by, he's ranked number 40 overall. So 12 4-stars and then 10 3-stars to make up your 23 players in this 2021 recruiting class. And I'm excited about this class, folks. And so I want you guys to go down in the comments. Can I get a Go Blue? Go down and type Go Blue in the comments if you are as excited as I am about this 2021 Michigan football recruiting class. And while you're down there, type Go Blue, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to the Michigan Football Report. Guaranteed, we have the most and best content for you all off season long. We took a little bit of time away from doing daily shows in the month of January, but we are coming in hot and heavy in the month of February. So make sure you subscribe. It's youtube.com/Michigan TV, the number 1 YouTube channel for Michigan football news and rumors. Let's take a look at the class. J.J. McCarthy, again, the stop from my producer over there. It's okay. We're keeping it rolling. J.J. McCarthy, the star of the class, the guy in a lot of ways who filled in as the recruiting director when Michigan's entire staff was kind of in flux in the months of late November, early December, throughout the entire month of December, leading up to December 18th, 16th signing day. You guys were there with us. He organized a group of commits, a group of recruits to come to Ann Arbor for the Wisconsin game. He organized that himself, him and his dad. No Matt Dudek, no Michigan coaches getting involved there. He got Donovan Edwards to commit and stay with Michigan. Donovan Edwards, our number 2 ranked commit in this class. And these two guys, they could be your Chad Hart, your Chad Henne and your Mike Hart. Two guys potentially. I'm not claiming they will, but these could be your starting quarterback and starting running back at some point in the season, if not right from the get-go in that home opener coming up here in about 7 months from now. So McCarthy, Donovan Edwards, Xavier Worthy, number 61 overall in the class. I'll have a little more on him here in a second, but those three are your cornerstones to this class. Quarterback, a running back, and a wide receiver. But Xavier Worthy, just keep your eye on the situation. It's not all fluid right now. He was expected the team, the coaching staff expected him to enroll and be in class right now. He expected to enroll and be in class, but he is not in class, although he may be in Ann Arbor, staying with one of these guys in the dorm room. There's a lot of rumors going on about that right now. That he might have just moved to Michigan anyways, but he was not allowed to enroll at Michigan for the spring semester. I don't know why. I'm not going to speculate any further, but keep your eye out for this one because there's still 3 months to technically enroll for fall or summer class. And maybe he gets antsy. Maybe he has to be out of his letter of intent. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's definitely not a situation you want to have with one of your top 3 ranked recruits. So that's the latest on Xavier Worthy. We'll get into the recruiting class, the rest of the players here in a moment, but I want to ask you guys, predict who will be the starting quarterback in 2021. So you go in the comments, type JJ, type Cade, or type Joe. Joe Milton still on campus. A lot of rumors that he might transfer. He'll be around for spring football. As far as we know, have the opportunity to compete for that job. So type JJ, type Cade, type Joe. I'm going to go with Cade for the first game. I think JJ McCarthy eventually takes the job. Giovanni El-Hadi, 4-star offensive tackle, number 87 in the country, kind of anchors your offensive line there for the Wolverines. So those are your top 4 rated recruits for Jim Harbaugh's 2021 Michigan football recruiting class. Then you got Junior Colson, speedy linebacker out of the state of Tennessee. Really a surprising commit, at least from my perspective, when he committed a while back. No real ties to Michigan. Michigan doesn't recruit the state of Tennessee very well, especially under Jim Harbaugh. But nevertheless, Junior Colson is the last ranked of the 5 players that Michigan has in the top 100 on the 24/7 Sports composite rankings. And if you guys are getting ready for the Super Bowl on Sunday, make sure you get started with our partner, BetUS. Go to chatsports.com/GoBlue. Use that promo code GoBlue. Get 125% deposit bonus to place bets on the Super Bowl. Prop bets out there. Michigan basketball coming back in about 4 days from their 2-week suspension of activities. You can bet on Michigan basketball. I've been cleaning up in Michigan basketball. And oh, wait. The deal is back, going through Sunday. Michigan football jersey deal. You sign up at BetUS, chatsports.com/GoBlue, promo code GoBlue. Email us, goblue@chatsports.com, when you deposit and make your first bet. Pretty simple. Chatsports.com/GoBlue. Sign up and deposit with promo code GoBlue. Make your first bet. Hit us up with an email, goblue@chatsports.com, and we will send you a Michigan football Jordan brand jersey. It is the best deal you're ever going to get. 125% deposit bonus and a Michigan football Jordan brand jersey. Let's keep it rolling with this 2021 Michigan football recruiting class. The next 5 players on the list, all 4 stars. You got Rayshaun Benny, the flip. Flipped him from Michigan State. I'm excited about that one. I think he's an instant impact player. Frankly, he has a chance to start next year, right? Michigan's defensive line is not returning a lot of players who have proved themselves, so he'll have a chance to start next year. Raheem Anderson, Cristian Dixon, the speedy wide receiver out of the state of California, Jaydon Hood, and then George Rooks, who just committed here in the last week out of New Jersey. He's the number 260 player in the country. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. As I told you last week, it's a big year for me. I was voted number 1 person to follow on Twitter for Michigan football. Voting committee, my mom. But nevertheless, votes are vote. I could put it above my desk. Voted number 1 Twitter account for Michigan football news and rumors. So go make sure you follow me at James Yoder. Let me know that you are an MFer. Keep it rolling with some more 4 stars in this 2021 class. You got Greg Crippen. A lot of great names in this class. You got Jaydon Hood's a great name. You got Rayshaun Trap Money Benny. And then you got Greg Crippen. That's a great last name right there. Lewis Hansen, tight end, out of the East Coast. I think that East Coast pipeline might start to dry up with Don Brown no longer there. And then Kechaun Bennett, a 4-star defensive end in his own right. So that is the next 3 guys. That kind of wraps up our 4 stars in this class. I want to, before jumping to 3 stars, I want to ask you guys to grade this class. Give me an A, B, C, D, or F. All right. I think in its own, I would give it like an A- at this point, especially with the 2 guys you got today plus George Rooks last week. But you're not catching Ohio State. I think I actually gave this class an F back in December because of how far Michigan was away from Ohio State. But later that day, they got Donovan Edwards. Xavier Worthy decided to stick on. Then you get 3 defensive tackles. I'm going to go with a B, a solid B at this point. It's not going to beat Ohio State and not going to catch up to them, Ohio State, in the overall talent. But there's enough talent in this class, filled enough gaps. The only real gap I see, the only thing they didn't address frankly, is a high-end cornerback, and that's going to continue to be an issue. And with Michigan's coaching issues and Harbaugh's contract, they didn't get a chance to go into the transfer portal and go after any cornerbacks potentially looking to make a move. So that's the grade I give him. Go down in the comments, give me an A, B, C, D, or F. Keep it rolling with this recruiting class. The 3-star running back out of the state of Texas, Tavierre Dunlap. He's ranked number 407 in the class. Tristan Bounds, offensive tackle. And you got Tyler McLaurin, Rod Moore, the wide receiver out of the state of Ohio, and then Andrel Anthony, right out of Michigan State's backyard. He comes in at a 3-star, number 525 in the country. And I mentioned Ohio State just a moment ago. And look, had Alabama not just turned it around in the last 6 months and probably they'll end up with the best recruiting class of all time, I think Ohio State's recruiting class could have been the best of all time. They're in it for the number 3 player in the country, JT, whatever his last name, Tula Malalo. And if they get him, they're still not going to jump Alabama because Alabama, I think, has 7 5-stars. But Ohio State is a consensus number 2 class. These are the teams in the national championship game. Now they've got 2 of the best recruiting classes of all time. I don't think you're going to see either of those teams fall out of the college football playoff contention in here in the near future. But Ohio State keeps setting the bar higher and higher and higher, and it is proven now going into year 3 with Ryan Day that just wasn't an Urban Meyer thing. The infrastructure and the recruiting they've got down there with Mark Pantoni is second to none in the Big Ten, and really, I guess, second to only Alabama throughout the country. Let's wrap up the 2021 recruiting class. You've got Jaydon McBurrows, another awesome name. TJ Guy, that's a great name too. It's a 5-letter full name. And then Ike Iwunnah, he's got a bigger first name, but I wasn't able to pronounce it. He goes by Ike. Tommy Doman, the punter. And then you've got Dominick Giudice, who has himself given up his acting career, former extra on The Sopranos, now is making his way into football. He is about the number 1,100 player in the country. That is your Michigan football 2021 recruiting class. Thanks so much for watching this show, guys. If you liked what you saw and you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to hit this button right here, subscribe to the Michigan Football Report. And if you missed any of our recruiting or coaching information over the past week or two, I've got a couple more videos for you right here and right here. This has been the Michigan Football Report. We'll see you next time. Go Blue.